Hello, my fellow DC fans. Does Gal Gadot have a future as Wonder Woman? That's the $1 billion question that this platform has asked again and again and again. This video is going to be theory based because I think I kind of know what James Gunn is planning with Wonder Woman in DC Universe. Now, no one's told me anything. This is just a theory. First of all, you've just got to look at the evidence. So, Paradise Lost will be the first re-entry point into the Amazon universe, into the Wonder Woman universe from James Gunn's DC universe. Paradise Lost will be a Max streaming show. It is a prequel to Diana Prince. You know, this is set way before she even appeared to Hippolyta. That's my theory. I believe James Gunn is planning on making Hippolyta, as a young woman, his Wonder Woman. I bet you're screaming at the screen, you can't make Hippolyta Wonder Woman. Why not? There's no rules. Now, I don't know in terms of the comics, because I'm not really a comic book reader. I fell in love with DC via Superman the movie, via, Superman 2, Superman 3, Smallville, all of that stuff. I fell in love with DC via film and television. That's why I love DC. This is why I mainly use this platform to talk about DC. I love DC via its live action and animated stuff, and that's my knowledge base of it. So I personally wouldn't mind this, but if Hippolyta does become James Gunn's Wonder Woman, then obviously there's no place for Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Again, this wouldn't bother me. I've said it a million times, well, not a million times, but I've said it quite often, that I think under Zack Snyder, I felt that Gal was a great Wonder Woman and wonderful casting. Look, Gal isn't the most blessed artist out there. She isn't the best actor, but she really worked under Zack Snyder. When Zack Snyder was directing her as Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, that's where she was at her best. But Mick, the first Wonder Woman film, she's incredible in it. Yes, because Zack Snyder co-directed that with Patty Jenkins, which we've discussed before. We actually did a video about that last week, citing the evidence that Zack Snyder indeed did co-direct Wonder Woman 2017, which Gal is also wonderful in. She's a very good Wonder Woman at the end of the day. But we've got to look at the rumours that, from, good sources like Variety that have said none of Zack Snyder's Justice League actors will be involved in DC Universe as their characters. So James Gunn could still use those existing actors, apart from Ray Fisher, who's not going to be involved with James Gunn, and that's obvious considering historic tweets to Gunn, they're not exactly getting on. But I think the rest of the actors have an opportunity to play different roles within the DC universe, because this is a kind of a rebooted universe that still has connections to the old DCEU, and that's important to remember that as well. So that's my theory. I don't think there's a future for Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman, but there could be a future for her as another character. We'll have to wait and see about that. Now, James Gunn has, not wholeheartedly, but has denied that she's not going to be Wonder Woman. And also, he hasn't announced a Wonder Woman film. Variety also said a while back there's no plans for a Wonder Woman film. Gal Gadot a few months ago said Peter Safran and Gunn promised her they would work on a Wonder Woman film together. James Gunn didn't ratify that statement. That's important to understand. So, as I've said in the past, there's obviously something dodgy, something that's amiss in terms of Gal Gadot's future as Wonder Woman. Personally, I don't see her having a future. You can't remove Cavill and Affleck. Well, Affleck kind of removed himself anyway, but Gunn was never going to use Affleck as Batman anyway. But once you're not using them anymore, you can't say, well, we'll use Gal. Why would you use Gal and not use the rest of them. Obviously, he has good reason not to use Ezra Miller as the Flash, which he won't be doing anyway. But that's my theory. So get down in the comments down below. Would you like Hippolyta to replace Diana Prince as James Gunn's Wonder Woman? Get typing.